everyone, welcome back to Whole Living Yoga. I'm so glad that you've decided to join me today. I'm Liz, and today's practice will be a chair yoga practice that will help support a firm foundation, will help support us feeling grounded, feeling strong through the lower half of our body to assist us in our daily activities, allowing us to feel stable and supported. So nice strong legs and feet. Also, by doing so, we help ourselves to avoid injury by means of lost footing, balance, and different types of situations that might allow us or cause us to feel unstable. So this practice should help support the body by working specifically on the lower half of the body. We will be stretching and bringing ease to most of the joints in the body, but the primary focus today will be on the lower half of the body. So coming into a comfortable chair, preferably one without arms. Also, we'll be utilizing a yoga strap today. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, feel free to go ahead and grab an old tie or a belt from a robe, or even a long towel or a scarf, anything at all that can serve as a substitute for a yoga strap. In the meantime, you can stop the video if you wish to go ahead and grab something that would help support you. You can also, if you happen to have any of those stretch bands that you might use in other forms of exercise, you can also utilize something like that. So now, coming to a comfortable place, once you're prepared with your prop, into a chair that is armless preferably. Draw yourself away from the back of the chair, begin to firm your feet down to the ground. So again, this idea of feeling grounded through this practice, as we move through the practice, we're going to be focusing on the lower half of the body, bringing strength to both the muscles, the joints, and the whole body. So settling your feet down, sitting nice and tall, take a nice deep breath, roll those shoulders up toward the ears, and then slowly relax them down. Right? So feeling a nice amount of space between your earlobes and shoulders, and then we're going to slowly begin to close our eyes. So gently closing your eyes here, taking a moment to just notice the ground under your feet. Bring awareness to the space below your sitting bones, your hips. Notice this idea of feeling a little more grounded when we close our eyes and we really bring our focus to the feet, to the tailbone. Both areas which help us to feel more grounded. We also can find and learn a grounding sensation, or allowing us to feel a little more supported even through the base of our hands. So as we move through the practice, we might potentially be moving into a downward facing dog, and in that case, we'll bring some focus not only to the feet, but also the hands. Continuing to breathe and notice your body here, taking a couple more cleansing breaths. Big inhale through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Wonderful. I'll now invite you to bring your hands in a prayer position, Anjali Mudra, gently bowing toward the fingertips, and you'll take a moment here, setting an intention for yourself for this time that we're sharing together. You'll slowly begin to lower the hands once your intention is set. Let's begin to open and close our eyes as we bring ourselves back into the space. Slowly coming back into our space. And let's take another deep breath and bring those shoulders up toward the ears, and exhale, relax them down. Inhaling up and exhaling, slowly releasing. We'll go ahead and do 3 more here. Inhaling and exhaling. Final 2, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhaling and exhaling. Great. Let's take a breath and slowly begin to bring that right ear over to that right shoulder and take a couple of deep breaths here. Let it go. Find some relaxation and ease through the neck. We'll come back into a neutral position and then slowly moving to the other side. Take a breath. Inhaling and exhaling, relax. Slowly then we're going to move from side to side. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. 2 more. Great job. Coming back into center. Let's release the arms down and let's begin to turn those palms up. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Maybe those palms are meeting up overhead, and exhale. Let's release it down. Take your chin to chest. Let's grow tall. Finding space in the side body as the ribs lift up off of the hips, and we find a nice long stretch, not only for the side body, but for the spine. Reaching up. Taking your gaze up if it feels okay for your neck. Let's go ahead and take 2 more. Keep the breath flowing naturally. Big inhale. And slowly exhale. Great, we'll come back into a nice neutral position. We'll come to that seated position. And let's slowly begin to bring the hands forward, bending at the elbow, relaxing the elbows down. Let's take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, go ahead and push out. And inhale, come in, exhale, press. Good, so we're gonna go here for 5 more. Last 2. And final 1. Good. Lifting those elbows high, bringing the hands on up. We're going to start to bring a little bit of movement into the chest and upper back. So let's inhale. As we exhale, bring it forward and squeeze. Inhale, open. Bring it forward and open up. Good. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Last 1. And let that go. Wonderful. Let's extend those arms now. Bring the fingertips all the way up toward the sky. Press out through the base of your hands. Inhale as we exhale. Little lean here into the left side. Inhale, come into center. Leaning into the right. Pressing away as if there were imaginary walls off to the side. Reaching. Good. Breathing. And 1 more to each side. Wonderful. Let's come back into center. Turn those palms up. Inhale all the way up. Take your gaze up. As we exhale, find a gentle twist as you begin to turn to the left side. Inhale, lifting through the crown of the head. Relax your shoulders, slowly rotating the body back. Taking your time. Nice breath in. And easy breath out. We'll slowly begin to come back into center, reaching all the way up. Maybe you're looking up, maybe you're not. Maybe the palms are touching, maybe they're not. Exhaling all the way down. And then we'll inhale up 1 more time and take that rotation off to the opposite side. Relax your shoulders, sit up tall, engage through the lower belly, and find that gentle rotation. Remember, gaze can move back as well if it feels okay through the neck. Bring your awareness into your breathing. Relax your shoulders. Fantastic. Let's slowly come back into a neutral position. So we're going to continue to work with the joints of the hands and the wrists here. So we'll start with the wrists. Let's open up the palms nice and wide. We're going to circle with open palms. So let's just find an open palm, begin to circle through the wrists here. So the joints of the wrists. Breathing as we circle. We're going to continue to circle as we come up overhead. Excellent. We're going to bring those arms up overhead, framing the ears with the upper arms. We're going to take 4 more circles. Excellent. We're going to hold here. Now we're going to imagine there is a rope up above our heads. And 1 arm at a time, we're going to go ahead and reach for that rope. So the opposite arm will come down toward our hip. So inhaling, reach up through the right and pull down through the left. And then we'll go ahead and switch. Inhale and reach it up. And exhale, coming down. Good. So moving from side to side. And here again, if it's too much of a strain for your gaze to move up toward the sky, then simply look forward. Good job. Keep it going. We'll just take 3 more here. Make sure your breath is flowing. Last one on each side. Good, reaching up with both arms. Exhale, release it down. Drop your chin into the chest and bring your head back into neutral. Great work. Now we're going ahead and spread those fingers wide again. And now we're going to circle in the opposite direction through those wrists. So keeping the arms extended, slowly making our way up towards sky as we spread the fingers wide, as we rotate through the wrist joint. Keep moving as you come slowly up towards sky. Again, doing your best to frame your ears with your upper arms. Pulling back the chest. Notice if the belly is popping forward. Use your abdominal muscles to hold. For the last 2 circles here up top. Excellent, we're holding, and once again, we're pulling that rope. So now this time, reach up through the right hand and pull down, and switch side, reach, and reach. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Last 2. Last 1. Great job. And reach it all the way up. Exhale, release it down. Inhaling, bringing both palms up. Exhale your hands together in front of heart. Wonderful. Now we're going to go ahead and move up just a bit, continuing to just warm up the upper body just a bit more before we go ahead and focus on the lower half. Let's begin to bring those arms back behind us. We're going to work on our cobra pose here. So really firming your feet down into the ground, making sure your ankles are below your knees, scooting up a bit on your chair, reaching back for your chair, inhaling, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting the chest, taking your breath, your gaze to the sky, and begin to take 3 big breaths. Bring the breath all the way into the chest. Fantastic. Bring your gaze back into neutral. Slowly bring those hands forward, placing them on the lap. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to come forward now. So just finding a nice gentle forward fold as we release ourselves all the way down, dropping the head down. Take a moment. Take 2 breaths here at the bottom. Slowly begin to rise. You can use your hands here on the knees for support, and then slowly bring yourself up to a nice neutral position. Great. Now we're going to go ahead and begin to focus on the lower half of the body. So let's begin to first work on the joints of the feet. So let's take a nice inhale and begin to bring that left knee into the chest. And we're going to begin to circle at the ankle here. So let's go ahead and take 8 more circles. Keep breathing. Great, come into stillness now. Take a moment, relax your foot, relax your ankle, notice sensation, and then let's go ahead and move in the opposite direction. So let's go ahead and take 8 in this direction. Great job. Now holding here, continue to draw that knee in, sit up nice and tall, relaxing those shoulders, point your toe down toward the ground, and then take your toes up toward the sky. We have 5 more to go here. Wonderful. Coming into a neutral position here, let's go ahead and hold behind the knee now. So interlacing here, you can also use the strap or whatever you chose to bring to our practice today to replace a yoga strap. You can bring that behind the knee as well if it's easier. So from here, we're going to work this knee joint and take the leg forward for 10 counts. We have 7 more to go. Keep breathing. Great job. Let's go ahead and bring that knee in for a deeper hug and then slowly bring that foot down and fully extend the leg. So let's go ahead and reach for our strap or your version of a yoga strap. So we're going to go ahead and extend it out. We're going to bring that strap down below, right onto the ball of the foot. We're going to go ahead and bring ourselves forward on the chair. Make sure that your bent knee is right up over that ankle. Feel fully supported through the bottom of your foot. Let's sit up nice and tall, rolling your shoulders back and down, holding on to your strap. Take a nice breath in, and as we exhale, slowly draw yourself forward. You can begin to wrap your hands around your strap, your scarf, your belt, your tie, whichever you chose to use today. And if you don't have any of those things, you can just simply slide your hands down the shin as far as you can go. Turn your toes up. Take 2 more breaths here. Relax it down. Let's stretch long through the hamstring. And then slowly, we're going to begin to unravel, let ourselves come back into a neutral position, and then go ahead and just bend your knee. Go ahead and keep that strap right under the ball of the foot. So from here, we're going to work on a version of Padangusthasana. And that's hand to toe, but since we're not going to reach our hand to our toe, we're going to use the strap for a modification. So sitting nice and tall, similar to what we just did by extending the leg forward, we're going to go ahead and use the strap today. So inhale and bring that knee in toward your chest, pulling up on those straps, and then let's exhale and extend the leg. So once your leg is extended, keep pulling on that strap, maybe bringing the leg as far up as you can, but be mindful of your upper body. If your upper body starts to sway back, then go ahead and lower that leg a bit more. Keep the crown of the head up toward the sky. Taking 2 more breaths here, extend into your strap. Now we'll slowly begin to bring both straps here into the left hand. You can place your right hand on the thigh or hold the side of your chair. Keeping the hips and chest forward, take a breath and slowly begin to bring the leg off to the side. Keep breathing, sitting nice and tall, keep your belly engaged, and just begin to feel the inner and outer thigh working here to support this extension. Nice big breath. And we'll slowly guide that forward once again. Now we're going to switch hands. So switching hands, both straps now in the right hand, left hand reaches for your chair. Lifting the leg ever so slightly and slowly bringing it over the bent leg. Continue to sit nice and tall with your hips forward and shoulders forward. Feeling a nice stretch on the outer side of your leg and upper hip. Taking 1 more breath, extend nice and long. And slowly we'll come back into center. Take a nice bend in the knee, release your strap, and come back down. So we can go ahead and place that strap on our lap for ease as we begin to take a moment to just notice. So bring your awareness into the left leg, the left calf, the left hamstring, the left ankle, the left foot. Feel how much more grounded perhaps your left leg feels to the earth. A little heavier, a little more relaxed, a little stronger. Great, we're going to go ahead and move to the other side. So inhaling and bringing that right knee into the chest as we sit up nice and tall. We'll begin to rotate here at the ankle. So finding 10 rotations of the ankle here. Good, keep breathing. Wonderful. Let's come to a still point. Take a breath and let's move in the opposite direction. Fantastic. So we're holding here. Now we're beginning to point those toes down and lifting up for 10. Good. 7 more. 3 more. 2 more. And our final one. Wonderful. Let's grab now behind the knee. Let's support the leg. Again, you can use your strap here if you wish. And let's begin to extend forward for 10. 7 more. 'And last one. Great, let's come on in and bring that knee in toward the chest, and then slowly begin to lower that foot down, and let's extend the leg. Turn your toes up. Let's go ahead and reach for that strap, leaning forward a bit to grab hold or catch the ball of the foot here, holding on to the strap, preparing with a nice tall sit, relaxing the shoulders, draw the belly in, breathing in big. Exhale, draw the navel in toward your spine, slowly coming down toward your extended leg. Keep winding your hands into the strap to extend the crown of your head as you relax the shoulders. Taking the toes up toward the sky and just feel a nice long length through the back of the leg here. Let's take 2 more breaths. Great, we're gonna slowly come back. So let's come back, sit up nice and tall, and then take a bend to the knee, keeping that strap under the ball of the foot. So we're gonna go ahead and work on that Padangusthasana, utilizing the strap for modification. So sitting nice and tall, once again, keep those hands firm onto your strap. Inhale, draw the knee into the chest. Exhale, let's extend forward. So let's extend and take about 3 or 4 breaths here. Draw the belly in, grow tall through the crown of your head, lifting any amount that you can higher as you breathe. Great, we're gonna go ahead now and transition. So both hands are on the strap to the right, left hand reaches for your chair, and let's go ahead and extend on out. Keeping the hips and chest forward, sitting nice and tall, pressing out through the ball of the foot. Feel the inner and outer thigh working here, building strength for the muscles and the joints, connective tissue. Come on in. And we'll switch hands. So left hand gathers on both straps. We bring the right hand to the chair for support, lifting the foot and leg a little higher, just enough to cross over that left knee and thigh. Press out through the ball of the foot, nice active leg here, breathing big. And we'll slowly come back into a neutral position, holding on to both straps, bending the knee and slowly releasing. Let's go ahead and release that strap from the underside of the foot, and you can set that strap aside for now. So let's go ahead and set that strap aside. Take a moment to close your eyes, settle your feet down, firming down to the foundation of the ground beneath you. And just notice how supported you feel, how connected. Feel the stability that you might be noticing in the lower half of your body. Good, we'll take 1 more breath here. And we'll begin to slowly open our eyes. So from this point, we're going to go ahead and begin to come into a chair pose. So let's go ahead and find the center of our seat again. Move our feet back just a bit. Now we're going to go ahead and try this chair pose utilizing the chair, pressing the feet down, almost finding a little lightness in the toes, pressing weight in through the back side of your feet and extending the arms and leaning the body a bit forward, hinging at the hips. So let's take a nice deep breath. And as we exhale, coming a bit forward, reaching those arms forward, drawing the belly back, feel the weight into your hips, and let's go ahead and take 3 breaths here. Reaching forward, soften through the face. And final one. And let's inhale and go ahead and bring those arms straight up overhead. And let's exhale, release it all the way down, dropping your chin to your chest, bringing your head back into a neutral position, and bringing hands back onto the thighs. So now we're going to try to lift up from this position. So maybe walk your feet back just about an inch or so further back, keeping the knees slightly over the ankles here. We're going to go ahead and release those arms down. We're going to take a nice inhale, reach up. And as we exhale, we're going to push back through those arms, start to lean forward and almost feel a little lift through your seat. So we're going to do this a few times. Inhale, exhale. Maybe as you reach back, you start to press through the base of your feet and lift those hips slightly off the chair. Let's take 4 more. Really feel your feet grounding to the ground, meeting the earth. Good. We have 2 more. The next time that we lift and draw those arms back, we're going to sit down further and reach those arms up toward the sky. Shift your weight into your heels, hover over that chair, take a deep breath and inhale, rise all the way up, take your gaze up, and exhale, release it down. Great. We're going to work now on a standing series to continue to help support both the strength of our feet and our legs. So go ahead and turn your chair so that the back of the chair faces you. And we're going to take the seat of the chair forward. We're going to work a bit on strengthening through the feet and the ankles, holding on to your chair, keeping your feet hip distance apart. We're going to go ahead and lift our heels. So come to the ball of the feet and toes, and then keeping those heels lifted, we're going to go ahead and bend those knees, sinking the hips down. Then we're going to drop the heels, keeping the knees bent, and inhale, come up. So we'll move through that several times. I'll go ahead and count it out for us. Inhale, heels. Exhale, bend knees. Inhale, drop heels. Exhale, lift up. Good. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees. Inhale, drop heels. Exhale, reach up. Good. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, drop your heels. Exhale, lift. Inhale, heels come up. Exhale, knees bend. Inhale, heels drop. Exhale, reach up. Last time, inhaling up, bending the knees, dropping the heels, inhaling up. Last one. And reach it on up. Good work. Now we're going to reverse that. So we're going to bend the knees, lift the heels, stand up and drop your heels. Bend your knees, lift the heels, standing up and drop your heels. 4 more times, bending, lift your heels, straighten the legs, lower your heels, bend your knees, lift your heels, straighten the legs and lower your heels. 2 more times, bend your knees, lift your heels, lift and lower. Last time, bend your knees, lift your heels, straighten up, lower those heels. Good job. Let's take a nice cleansing breath. Inhale it all the way up. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Great job. Now we're going to go ahead and do a bioenergetic grounding exercise. So here, if you can let go of the chair, I'm going to recommend that you do that. Remember earlier I spoke about this grounding idea, not only through the feet, but also through the base of our hands. So we're going to just keep the chair close. If you find that your balance is challenged here and you need to hold on to the chair, it's perfectly fine. So these will be small bends in the knee, but I want you to think about energy moving down to the ground and then drawing energy back up through the legs. We're going to want to keep our tummy tone. We're going to want to really work on shoulders right up over the hips as we move through. So the chair can stay right where it is. Feet are hip distance apart. Feet will be firm to the ground. So just take a moment to lift your toes. Really feel yourself settle into the floor or your mat, whatever you've chosen to practice on today. Then if you're able to, release your hands off to the side and bring the palms down toward the ground. So imagine your arms lengthening down and you're supporting yourself through your hands as well as your feet. Now we'll begin to inhale, bend your knees slightly. Exhale, come up halfway, keep a bend. Take it down on the inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're going to start to feel those legs working. Great. We have 10 more here. So 10. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold in that bent position here. Really firm those legs. You might feel a little shaking here. Let's take 3 more breaths. Press those arms down. 2 more big breaths. We can do this. Excellent. Let's straighten those legs. Let's release those arms up for a big inhale. And exhale. Good. You might want to shake those legs out. Shake them out. Good. Nice deep breathing. Wonderful. Now we're going to continue to stay in this position and we're going to work on locust pose. So in locust pose, we'll be working on the back of the leg, the glutes, stretching the front of the body, and also we find this to be a balance pose. We'll be using the opposite arm to extend. So bringing both feet apart, facing the back of your chair, hips are square. Let's hold on to the chair for the moment. Ground down, feel the ground grow tall. Draw the belly in. Let's inhale, and as we exhale, firm down through that left leg and slide the right one back. Begin to feel a nice activation through the back of the leg and your sitting area. Keeping the hips and the shoulders forward, let's go ahead and begin to lift up that left arm. Take a breath, and as we exhale now, start to lift that right leg. Lift it off of the ground, reach up through the left hand, keeping the body square and firm. Feel the back body really working here. 1 more breath. And slowly release it down. Good job. You can march out those legs. Take a big breath. Good. We're going to come back. Let's firm the feet down, and we'll try that pose on the other side. So once again, we're going to find a nice firm base through our feet. You can stay holding onto your chair. Begin to extend the left leg back. Come to your big toe. Take a nice deep breath in, holding on to the chair with the left hand. Inhale through the right arm. Inhale now, and as we exhale, lifting the hind leg, extend it back, reaching up, really working the back body here, working the back of the leg, extending up and back, and let's slowly release everything down. All right, let's march it out. Nice big breath. Exhale. We're going to slowly now hold on to that chair, start to back it up and find a downward facing dog. So let's keep backing our feet up, extend those arms, draw the navel in. Let's come into a nice downward facing dog, bringing a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Extend your spine, grow long. And also bring awareness to your hands here. Feel them firm and connected to the chair. Deep breath in and out. Great, we're gonna go ahead and take our gaze forward and start to walk up toward our chair. Great job. So now we're gonna go ahead and move into a lunge pose. So we'll continue here to hold on to the back of the chair, and I'd like you to step forward with the left foot, and then slowly we're going to extend the right foot back. We're gonna start to take a nice deep bend here in the left knee, keeping the right heel lifted off of the ground, working on lifting the back of the knee. Hips are forward, chest is forward, pull the belly in, extend the back of the leg as much as you're able. Sitting nice and tall. You can also work on your balance here. Notice how you're feeling. Really feel the ground through your left foot, through the ball and toes of your right foot. And if there's that possibility of letting go of your chair, you can explore it with one hand, maybe switch sides with the other hand, and then maybe just checking it out with both hands on your hips. Again, that is all optional. You can just hold on to the chair. Take one more breath in a high lunge here. Wonderful. Bringing your hands back, shift your weight into that left leg, and slowly draw the right one up. Let's go ahead and march those legs out. Yeah. All right, now we'll do that on the other side. So high lunge on the other side, bringing both feet firm to the ground. Again, hips and shoulders stay forward, as does your gaze. Holding on to the chair, stepping back now with that left foot. Bend to the right knee and start to really extend the back of the left leg. As much as you can, think about opening the back of the knee. Press back through that left heel. Draw your tummy in. Keeping shoulders up over your hips. Take your gaze forward. Feel the connection of your feet through the ground. Right foot is firmly rooted. Toes and ball of foot on the left are rooted. So you can stay here for several breaths. You can begin to explore drawing one hand to the hip. You can switch hands, still finding the support of the chair. Maybe you can even bring both hands to your hips. Again, all of that is optional. You can hold on to the chair the whole time. Take one more breath. Bringing one hand at a time to your chair, shifting the weight to the right foot, bring yourself up. Great job. Let's go ahead and march it out. Breathe. Just take a moment to stand still. Firm your feet down. Let's come into a mountain pose and just check in with how our legs are feeling. Let's release the chair. Let's find that firm connection through the ground. Maybe you'll even close your eyes here. Just want you to feel the strength of the legs at this moment in time. Take another deep breath. Feel the stability of your legs. And now we'll slowly reopen those eyes and bring our hands back to the chair. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the chair around. So let's turn the chair around so that the seat faces us. We're going to hold on to the chair here, and you can assist yourself here with your hands. I'm going to begin on the left side. We're going to take the hand behind the thigh, and with the left hand, assist the left foot onto the center of the chair. Now, once your foot is on the chair, you may be able to bring that right leg back just a bit more. Fingertips are on the back of the chair, tummy is toned. We're going to go ahead and stretch the hamstrings a little further here. So taking a breath, and as we exhale, turn your toes up, keep your hands to your chair, send your hips back, and relax the spine and heart forward. Inhale, lean in, get a nice stretch for the hip here. Exhale and come forward. Now you'll go any amount that feels good to you. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. On this last one, as we come back, we're going to hold here for 2 breaths. So extending, you might even be able to bring those hands a little lower, relaxing your shoulders, toes up toward the sky. 2 more breaths. Great, and we'll start to bend the knee, walk your hands back up to the back of your chair, and slowly step that foot down. So you can assist by using that left hand to assist your thigh. Take a moment to shake your legs out, and then we'll try that on the other side. So again, standing in front of your chair, hands come to the chair for support, hand comes behind the thigh or knee, and go ahead and bring that foot up. So once you're here, holding on to the chair, pressing into the chair, maybe a little hop back. Firming your left foot down, toning your belly. We're going to work those hips back. Remember, your set of toes come up toward your knee. Inhale, and as we exhale, let's take it back. And inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale. Heart is forward, shoulders are relaxed. We have 2 more to go here. And remember, on this last one, we'll be holding back the hips. We'll be extending forward, relax your head. If it's possible, the hands move down. Inhale, and as we exhale, coming forward. You can continue to hold the top of the chair here, leaning forward any amount that works for your body. We'll slowly begin to rebend the knee, climb yourself up that chair. And again, you can use that hand again to bring that leg on down. Walk yourself a little closer to the chair, shake your legs out. Good, and let's take a moment now to again assess how we're feeling through our feet, through our lower legs, our upper legs. Let's bring those arms down. Let's close the eyes. Firm those feet down. Feel the strength of the legs, the feet, the bones that are supporting us. Take 1 more breath here. Let it go. Great work. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and move the chair out in front of us. We're going to move into a goddess pose here. Another very good leg strengthening pose, as well as helping us feel really grounded here. So we're going to go ahead and hold on to the chair, and let's bring our feet wider than the chair, wider than our hips, but to a comfortable place for yourself. Now, toes are faced forward at this time. I'm going to ask you to lift your heel and turn it in toward midline. Take a moment, shift your weight, take the opposite heel and come in. Now notice if you need to readjust the feet out any further or bring them in any closer. So we want to keep the toes externally rotated. Thighs are externally rotated, right? So from here, we're holding on to the chair. We're taking a breath. We're simply moving down by bending the knees. So hold on to your chair, inhale. As we exhale, bending your knees, coming down any amount. So just take a moment to settle yourself down, really push and think about the bottoms of your feet. Feel them firm into the ground. We're going to go ahead and lift and lower here. So let's inhale, lift and straighten the legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Good. We have 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, holding down now. So now we're going to take little pulses. So little movement up and down. Almost like that biometric grounding that we did earlier with our knees closer together. This time we're in our goddess squat. So coming up and down, not fully straightening the legs, for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, and now we'll hold. So let's hold it out for 4 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Great, let's inhale and straighten the legs with straight legs. Now slowly start to turn one set of toes forward, second set of toes forward, and slowly bending one knee in and stepping, bending the second knee and stepping. Good, let's go ahead and march it out. March, march. And our last pose will be standing anyway, will be our tree pose. So go ahead and bring your chair off to your your right side and bring yourself straight forward. Good, grounding through the feet, holding on to the right side to the top of the chair, left hand is on your hip. So again, this is a balance pose. If the chair is not enough support, please bring yourself over to a wall. You can go ahead and extend your hand here and support yourself through a wall. Now we'll engage through the right leg. We'll draw up the knee and engage the whole leg. So strong muscles, strong bones. Take a breath and start to bend here in the left knee. So you're on your big toe here, all toes down to the earth, and slowly you might open that knee off to the side, placing your heel right up over your ankle. Now grow tall, really feel yourself rooting down to the ground. Feel a firm base for yourself. Good, take one more breath. And you might decide to bring that left hand into the heart center. And then you might explore what it would feel like to perhaps let go through that right hand. Maybe you're just floating your hand up off the chair to notice how it feels. If it feels safe and you want to meet hands up over heart, bringing palms together in that Anjali Mudra as we practice Vrikshasana, tree pose. You might also enjoy bringing those arms off to the side in our cactus pose. When you're ready to come down, maybe those hands will come back to the heart. Maybe you'll let go and start to hold on to that chair again, bringing left hand to the hip, and let's slowly bring that left leg down, press the foot down, bring some movement into the right leg. Relax it out and breathe. Good work. We'll march it out. Give yourself a couple of marches, lifting those knees as high as it feels comfortable, rooting and planting down your feet. And now we'll go ahead and move to the other side. So simply taking the chair and moving it on over. Bringing the left hand to the chair, give yourself a sufficient amount of space away from your chair. Opposite hand on hips. Feet are hip distance apart, finding the firmness of the ground. Tummy is drawn, knees lift, legs engaged, nice and strong. Relax your shoulders, soften your face. Taking a couple of breaths to just notice. Notice your legs, notice the ground. Finding something to focus on. That's forward, soft, gentle gaze. Bringing weight slightly more transferring into the left leg as you bend your right leg and come to the ball of the foot or toes. Notice how it feels once both feet are not on the ground. If it feels okay and safe, let's turn that knee off to the side. Go ahead and place that heel up over your ankle. Standing tall, Noticing your breath, noticing the ground beneath you, exploring, bringing that right hand into heart center. Maybe testing out that left hand, floating it up off the chair, and notice how your balance is doing today. Second hand might come to the heart for Anjali Mudra. You may want to try cactus pose here with arms. Cactus arms. Noticing the little wave and movement of the body. Still grounded through the standing leg and foot. We'll bring our hands back to heart center. Slowly finding our chair through the left hand, right hand to hip. Slowly circling right knee forward, shifting the weight now into that right leg and giving your left leg a nice shake. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and march it out, lifting the knees any amount. Let's go for 3 more. 2 and 1. Great. Let's go ahead and bring our chair back to our neutral position here, right where we started, and let's bring ourselves down. Let's slowly come down to the seat. Let's firm our feet. Let's make a fist. We're going to go ahead and give ourselves a bit of a massage here. So just kind of notice your legs. There might be a feeling or sense of fatigue. Maybe that was a lot of work for your legs, but it will most definitely be something that you appreciate when you're feeling stronger, more stable, and more grounded. So let's go ahead and bring a fist to our hands and just gently tap. Let's go ahead and tap the outer hip. Let's go ahead and work our way down toward the knee. And let's fold forward, give ourselves a little tap to the outside of the legs. Coming across the front, and let's go ahead and tap the inside of the lower legs, inside of the thighs, circle around. And let's go ahead and do that a few more times. Breathing. Good. Little tap off to the side. Now let it go. Shake out the hands, shake out the arms. And now take the hands to the hips and let's just slide our hands down around the front and the inner side of the legs. Just taking 2 more sweeps. Good job. We're going to sit up nice and tall. So before we go ahead and come to our relaxed position, we're going to just do one more thing that's going to bring a lot of sensation in through the legs, really help with circulation as well. We're going to come a little bit further onto the front of the chair, and we're going to go ahead and use both hands and almost have a sensation of a very heavy leg here. And we're not going to do the work necessarily through the leg muscles here. The arms are going to lift the leg, and then we're just going to allow it to drop down. Big bang, lifting up, and bang. Good. We're going to go back and forth here. Just allow your feet to drop down. Feeling the vibration. Encouraging circulation. Good. One more to each side. Wonderful. Take a moment now to sit up nice and tall. Place your hands on your thighs. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come to our relaxation or Shavasana. So slowly lifting one hip at a time, begin to work yourself back into your chair. Good, finding the back of your chair for support here. Lifting and rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's go ahead and turn those palms up. Closing the eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhaling. Exhale. One last big breath. Exhale, release. Now begin to just relax your mouth, relax your jaw, soften your eyes, softening the face. Bring awareness to your feet, to your ankles, to your lower legs, to the joints of the knee, to the thighs and the hips. Bring awareness to both legs. Relax and let them go. Relax the upper body. Bring your awareness into the movement of the breath. Notice the breath moving in and out. Take a few more moments to allow for our practice to really be absorbed by the body, by the joints, the muscles, the bones of the legs. Take a few more quiet breaths here. Feel free to pause the video and stay as long as you wish. Slowly begin to bring ourselves back and just begin to maybe bring a little wiggle through your fingers, a little movement through your head, maybe rolling the head forward from side to side, and then bringing your head upright, beginning to blink the eyes opened and closed, wiggling your toes, wiggling your hands, maybe rotating at the wrists, maybe even want to extend those legs and circle out those feet. Let's inhale those arms all the way up. Let's exhale, release everything down. Go ahead and bring our hands into heart center. Take a moment now to gently bow toward heart, giving thanks for this time that we've shared together, for creating and cultivating stronger legs and feet to support us in every movement that we need to make throughout our day, bringing us better balance and stability, allowing us to feel the support of the ground beneath us, allowing us to move through our days with ease, safely. I want to thank you all for joining me today, and may the peace and the light in me honor the peace and light within each of you. Namaste. Enjoy the firmness, the stability, the support, and the grounded feeling that you might experience through the rest of this day.